ever send something back to the kitchen at a restaurant? Maybe the food wasn't quite right, you just didn't like it. Well, who do you think ends up paying for that?
Well, servers from one local restaurant group say they're stuck with the bill and they're sick of that. It's part of a class action lawsuit filed today against Fuente restaurants. Tammy Hughes is in studio to tell us what that lawsuit involves.
Yeah, it is a class action lawsuit, so any server who has worked at 2 of La Fuente's locations could be part of this. The claim says the servers were expected to work and not get paid, and that they were the ones who were stuck with the bill when customers skipped out.
They weren't paid minimum wage.
Larry Johnson is a labor attorney representing servers at 2 La Fuente locations. Johnson says it was written policy to have the servers start shifts early and prepare the restaurant, but they weren't allowed to clock in until customers arrived. And so now a server has served the owners with a class action lawsuit.
Setting up tables, rolling silverware, doing filling salt shakers, cleaning, making coffee, all that kind of stuff to get the restaurant open, ready to open.
Johnson says those kinds of violations aren't all that uncommon, but what is rather uncommon is what the complaint says servers were forced to pay for: their uniforms, aprons, hot pads to serve fajitas, order pads, and name tags. And that's not all.
Anytime a customer walked out without paying the bill, the servers had to pay. Anytime that a customer said, "This is not what I ordered," whether it be a food or an alcoholic drink, the server had to pay for that.
Johnson says the owners were essentially transferring the cost of doing business onto the servers, who are only being paid $2.33 an hour. The suit now requests those unpaid wages, and if they win the case, the court could double it along with attorney's fees. Johnson says it's too early to know how much money that could be, but he says it's the price companies pay when they don't follow the law.
The employees have gone to management and complained about this. Management has not taken those complaints into consideration, or at least their practices have not changed since those complaints.
The suit could involve any server from the La Fuente locations on South 5th Street in Milwaukee and also their location in Waukesha. I did reach out to the owners today, but my calls were not returned. Mary.
Tammy, thank you. 5:15 in time for news and weather together.